Hello and welcome to this BSL Newsround. So where are we today? We're here at the JDA, the Jewish Deaf Association, as part of our Deaf Club tour, going out and about visiting the deaf community in London. So I'm here to have discussion with the deaf community about politics, barriers they face, access to work, benefits, interpreter provision, amongst other things. Let's have a look at what they had to say. I had some difficulties whilst going through a divorce with the house. So I booked an appointment with a solicitor and told them that I needed a BSL interpreter to be provided, which was agreed. I waited a long time for that appointment. And then they told me that the court case had finished, but I wasn't there. There was a knock on the door, so I opened the door and there was a man. I said, "Oh, who are you?" He said, "I'm from the Conservative Party." I said, "Sorry, I'm deaf." And his response was, "Okay, bye then," and off he went. I have 2 hearing children and I rely on them to interpret for me. I've experienced lots of barriers to work and getting a job. Back when I lived in Oxford, I spent a year searching for work with no success. I contacted the job centre, but it was a really frustrating experience. So I moved to London to see if I'd had any better luck here. One hearing company offered me work cleaning cars. They didn't give me an interview. I went straight into the job. I felt really pressured into accepting a minimal wage. Learning a new job role, plus the demands from access to work, it's like having 2 jobs. It's too much. Long ago, I received a private pension letter. There were changes to the policy. There was no increase on the pension. So I found a contact telephone number on the letter, but where's the address? I wanted to write them back, but where was the name? Who was the person I contact? There was nothing there, no address, no name, no details that I needed so I could send them back a letter. It's very difficult. It's really hard to keep up to date with all the changes in benefits like the PIP, what is it? All the various benefits, it's hard to keep track. So thank you so much to CommunityID. So Paul, how do you feel today went? I'm so pleased with today. Thank you to the JDA for inviting us to come along. We had a great discussion on politics and I was surprised to learn deaf people aren't as clued up on politics as I thought they were. We talked about the different political parties, Labour, Conservative and Lib Dem. Through giving this information in BSL, they were able to gain a clear understanding of politics and the government. The feedback was people wished they knew before so they could make an informed vote. Wow, it's been so interesting to hear people's experiences and discuss politics, barriers, access to work, interpreter provision. Everyone's put across their point of view. It's been great. Using his political knowledge, Paul instigated a worthwhile discussion. Everyone's really enjoyed today. We've had about 12 or 13 people attend and it's been fantastic. Hope you've enjoyed watching. Contact us if you'd like us to visit as part of our Deaf Club tour.